What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ron P back with another video. Got a special guest in the building with me. Y'all give it up for Rockout Ali. What's good, brother?
What up, bro?
What's happening?
Brody,
Man, glad to have you on here,
I'm
man.
glad to be here.
It's a long time coming, man. We was supposed to do this, but the stars aligned when they supposed to, right?
Perfect timing.
Yes, sir. Now, before this video start, make sure y'all go over to flavorandfire.com. Make sure you go over there, order up a bunch of stuff. Tell them Ron P sent you. Use the discount code RonpTv and get 20% off of your order. All right, so go over there, order up a bunch of stuff. You like hot food, bro?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Like spicy food and stuff like that?
Yeah, if I got some water,
Yeah,
some water. Yeah.
this company I'm working with, man, they make like hot sauces, salsas, seasonings, all kinds of stuff like for grilling and stuff. So I'm gonna have to get you some hot sauce next time you come. I want you to try it or whatever and tell me what you think. So
For sure.
yeah, make sure y'all go over to Flavor and Fire. All right. Well, like I said, man, glad to have you here. And I got some questions for you, man. My first question that I've been wanting to ask you for a very long time, the name Rockout Ali, where did that name come from?
Naruto.
Where?
Naruto.
What's that?
It's like a anime. Am I saying Naruto? Naruto.
I never heard of it.
It's like a show that came on Channel 60, like after Dragon Ball Z,
Okay.
like Naruto. But I didn't watch the show for real, for real. I just liked the person that was in the show.
And that was their name?
Yeah, like his name was Rock Lee. He ain't had no powers. Naruto had powers. Sasuke had powers. Shikamaru, I think that's how you say the name. They had powers and stuff like that, but he was just a regular dude that had a trainer, and he just trained real hard. And he wasn't no favorite. He was just a person that trained hard, and he fought just as good as the people with powers.
So okay, so how did coming up with that name, like what made you see that and was like, yo, that's what I'm going with? Like what did you see in that character that just was like, yo, I gotta use that name?
Because I be working real hard. And it was already Ali Prophet before that. But Ali Prophet, he was more on some Ali, that's Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
And Prophet, that's Christian.
Right.
So Ali is like, I just want to be elevated, thinking higher than majority of the people that I'm around and stuff like that. That's what Ali means.
Mm-hmm.
But my real name is Albert. Al, but when I was trapping,
Mm-hmm.
it was Ali got adopted because I didn't want nobody knowing my real name.
Right.
But
Yeah,
I wasn't
gotta have an alias.
yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was trapping on big shit and nothing like that. I was selling weed. Let's not get anything confused. I don't sell anything crazy. I never sold anything crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just want to change from just telling the truth and just not telling a truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't want to, like, just give you a story about me all the time, just me all the time. This is music. I don't have to tell you about me all the time. I can tell you about some music. So I turned into Rockout Ali because you think about rock, and I'm like, okay, rock, but I'm not really doing rock, but my voice is amplified like a rock star. Out, you rock out, like you show out, you give it all you got. And then Ali, be elevated. Tell somebody something while you turning them up.
See, that's deep. See, that's your story sound better than what I thought the name came from. I thought this is how I thought your name came about. I thought you was like maybe a young girl or some kid or something, and you was rapping your ass off or something. Somebody was like, "Man, rock out Ali!" Like, and I thought just people just always used to tell you that, and that's why I was just like, "Oh, that's probably how he got his name." Like people always tell him to rock out, but your story sound better than mine.
But I will say one thing though. It kind of did happen like that too.
Okay.
It happened like that. I was at a show, and I was supposed to get introduced as Ali Prophet, but I did a song called Somebody, and a guy named Big Trip, Nikit Trip, Forever 21. He was like, "Rock on, Ali, rock out," and then he was like, "Let me get that again, encore." And then after that, Jeremy Jackson, he do Thought magazine.
Okay.
Thought magazine.
Shouts out to Thought Magazine.
Shout out to him. Um, he was like, I think you should go Rockout Ali, and I was in Alabama. I contemplated my next mixtape. I was Rockout Ali.
Mm. Just like that. All right. Now, okay, so we got the origin in the beginning of the name. So let's really back a little bit. Let's talk about the beginning. At what age did you start doing music, and at what age did you know that you wanted to pursue it, like as a career?
I'd probably say after my daddy died, about 7, 8 years old. I was probably like in like the third, second grade or something like that. I had a group of friends. We always wanted to like. We were just talking about music. That's when Big Timers was out and stuff like that. Birdman and them tried to do our little rap. Um, it was about 7, 8 years old.
And so at 7 and 8, you knew that this is like I want to pursue this full time, or this was just you just having fun trying to find yourself.
Nah, my family, everybody, almost everybody in my family do some type of music or musically inclined. And I'm taking it very serious. Like I'm a felon. I'm a two-time felon.
Two
So
time.
I ain't got I can't get the jobs that people have and stuff like that. I can get it like some way somehow, you know what I'm saying? But I gave up my freedom for music and I'm not taking no for an answer. Somebody gonna sign me. I'm gonna sign myself. Something is going to happen.
Right. Hey, you gotta have that drive, especially with this, because there's like I said, you're gonna be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest, what I'm saying, your biggest motivator. Because sometimes you don't have that support. You don't have people screaming "Rock out Ali." So sometimes you have to be that person to be like, I'm gonna do this. And all right, so okay, so you started, 7, 8 or whatever. Um, where are you originally from?
I'm from Saginaw, Michigan.
Saginaw,
I
Michigan.
was raised in Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta when I was 11 years old. Stayed there until I was 18.
Okay. Which is crazy. You say you're from Saginaw. Like when I listen to your music, and not to say that Saginaw has a sound, but Saginaw has a sound. You know what I'm saying? You're not it. You sound totally different. Like I almost can't even pinpoint what kind of, which is good as an artist because you don't want to get boxed into like hearing, I hear him and be like, oh, he's from here, he's from here. It's good to be different, but like it don't sound like a typical Saginaw kind of sound. Like who inspired you to do music and like some people you looked up to like help mold your craft as an artist?
Like like artists, like big artists or stuff like
Just
that.
big artists, local, anybody who just helped inspire your sound and
Um, we gonna start from. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you about eight. I'm gonna give you about eight people.
okay.
I'm gonna say Pac.
Hmm.
I like Pac. I like him because of his voice. Actually, he the reason why I got a nose ring for real, for real.
Okay.
My dog Gene, he was like before he died, he was like, bro, you sound like Pac, bro. You amplify your voice like Pac. You talk directly to people like you Pac.
Mm.
So that was one. I like Starlito. I like Waka Flocka. Future is my favorite artist. I had like Lil Wayne, Gucci, um, Bone Scanless.
Okay.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin uncle, but we always used to call him our uncle too because he was Bone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Um, him. I feel like he got. I ain't gonna say I got like a flow similar to him, not at all, but I feel like he definitely talked directly to people when he make music and stuff like that too.
Right.
Uh, I, who else can I say? Probably Don Trip. I said eight.
Okay.
I don't know how many I just did.
I don't even know either, but okay. Well, I mean, that's a good combination, though. When you take, but see, that's a part of being a good artist when you could take a bunch of different artists, like all of these artists that you named is totally different. And
DMX.
DMX,
I love DMX.
yeah, rest in peace X. And you could take something from all of these different artists and mold and make your own sound. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. All right, so you're young, you listen to these artists, you decide you want to rap. What was your support system like? Like when you told people, family members and stuff like, "Hey, I want to do music." Like, what was people's response? Like
Um,
early coming up.
well, my sisters, they always just been my sisters. They my sisters. Like they turn me up forever. Like
Okay.
that's what they always do. They never knew I wanted to take rapping seriously. I always said I wanted to take rapping seriously, but they always used they. I'm the little brother. They gonna turn me up. My mom, she always told me a dime a dozen make it. Um, Nowadays, my mom, she believing in the plan. She thinking I'm about to be that
She's
dime.
starting to see it starting to come to life.
Yeah, but after that, it kind of was. I ain't gonna say it was just kind of just me. Like when I moved to Atlanta and stuff like that, I didn't have no family members. Like I didn't have family members. I didn't have go over your cousin's house for the weekend. I ain't have none of that shit like that. It was just me. So the support system I had was just different ears, people telling me I was cold, and me just hanging on to it and wanting to rap one day.
Was it ever though? Was it ever? Cause see, doing music, you got one or two things. You either got the supporters or you got people saying things like, "You ain't gonna be no celebrity. You rapping. What are the odds of that? Like, you need to get a job and focus on like you never had none of those criticisms or whatever. Like, what was some of that like? Like, did any of that discourage you to
No,
like not want to do it? Like, someone told you like, man, you ain't finna be no red. Did it?
nah, I'm Tina's son. See, what I know about one thing about my mama, if a person tell her what she's not gonna do, my mom they said you ain't gonna be nothing. My mom went and got her associates, got her bachelors, got her masters. Like my mama, she
Come on, mama.
fired. My mama fired. So it's like when somebody tell me what I can't do, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show you I can do it.
You like the
And I'm not
challenge.
even gonna I'm not gonna throw it in your face. You're just gonna be like, he did that shit.
Yeah, I mean that's good. That's going against the odds. That's what makes warriors. That's what makes you strongest when you go against the odds. You know what I'm saying?